welcome back to the channel. So what I'm going to be reviewing today is the game between the Ravens and the Titans in the playoffs, wild card round. The same game was last year in the playoffs. The Titans ended up getting the win. This year would be a different story. The Ravens were very motivated to win, much like Ohio State against Clemson in the college football playoffs. They set up well to defend the run, as they kind of have all season. Like, for example, against the Browns, they set up to defend the run. Although that ended up being a very high-scoring game, the Titans struggle to defend against the run, and really at all. They're not the greatest of defensive teams. Their thing is kind of to outscore you, but ended up being kind of low scoring because the Ravens defense performed well, and Lamar Jackson had a very good game. He looks like a really good player. Did win MVP. So in this game, he rushed for a lot. He's sort of like a quarterback, running back hybrid. He's a bit of an unusual type of player. Derrick Henry was the running back for the Titans. He's the best running back in the league. However, the Baltimore defense was able to shut him down really well this game. And that ended up giving them the win. I think there was an interception on both sides for both Tannehill and Lamar Jackson. So then Lamar Jackson didn't do great passing, but running-wise he was very good, and that ended up giving them the advantage for a 20-13 win. I think the Ravens had a smart defensive strategy. It was to sort of force Tennessee into the run game. No, out of the run game. It forced Tannehill to make decisions, make passes. I think they've identified that Derrick Henry is one of the best running backs in the league, if not the best. He probably is the best. But Ryan Tannehill is not one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's a very good quarterback, but he's not one of the league's best. So they decided to set up to stop Derrick Henry from doing anything, and then put the pressure onto Tannehill. He ended up throwing an interception with 2 minutes left, fourth quarter. They're down 7. It would have been big if he wouldn't have thrown that interception, but he did. That's how the game goes. Ravens set up well. Titans didn't necessarily set up badly. They started off the game really well. They got up 10-0, but they weren't able to hold on to that lead once Lamar Jackson got going with the run game. It was sort of game over for the Titans. So now the Ravens will move on and either face the Chiefs or the Bills. You know what? I'll be ambitious for my boys. I think they're going to face the Bills when the Browns beat the Steelers this evening. The freaking Steelers, hate those guys. So, yeah. It'll be interesting to see Josh Allen against Lamar Jackson if they do end up playing. It'd be interesting against Patrick Mahomes too, because he's more of a gunslinger than... Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a really solid quarterback, so they won't really be able to set up against the run game against them. Tennessee has a really good run game, so Baltimore set up well against that. But Buffalo and Kansas City are both teams that aren't really relying on their run game. They're more relying on solid quarterbacks and Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. So what the Ravens will do next round will be interesting. They're a good team, but how good exactly, we'll have to see. Yeah. We'll have to see how good they actually are in the next round. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.